Guys, so a lot of people, and I mean a lot of people in Genshin Impact sleep on this one item. And I feel like this item is really important. For my tryhards out there, I know y'all don't sleep on this at all. But for sure, I know that majority of Genshin Impact, while y'all are so focused on grinding artifacts, which if you haven't watched my artifact video on what you have to actually do in order to get 4-star artifacts and whatnot, you should watch that 100% before you just go wasting your resin. But anyway, besides that, everybody is focused on, you know, more right now and all this stuff. When they're going into battle, they forget one of the most important things in this game that actually supports you the most. And also, it's really good for content just in case you want to hit insane damage. This video won't be long. But anyway, what's up guys? It's your boy whiskergang. And if you are new here, go ahead and smash the like button down below. Join the whiskeribers on the grind to 700 whiskeribers by hitting the subscribe button down below. But as I was saying guys, it's this. It's so simple. It's all about cooking. You're probably saying, Whisker, I mean, like, how is that slept on? Well, because what cooking provides for you is absolutely insane. Not only does it provide a lot of healing, but there's also certain buffs that can last for a very long period of time that you can combine with certain teams that will make them basically immortal in just devastation, period. So anyway guys, basically I'll go over some of these, right? Mainly what you want to look at when you're going into dungeons and stuff, you're not thinking about food. What you think about is clearing the dungeon and getting the items at the end of the dungeon. Well, I'm here to tell you that to make your dungeon experience easier, especially once you hit AR 35 to AR 40, once everything starts getting a little more challenging, you know what I'm saying? That's when you should start using food, most certainly using food. You should be using food as soon as you start the game to make your gaming experience easier and, you know, better, to, like, you know, speed through AR 20 so that you can continue on to progress through the game. But I mean, I guess you can use it now. So basically, let's go over. You unlock recipes through either gaining them from quests or finding them or any of the sorts. Now, I don't have every recipe, but I have some recipes that are very, very useful. As you can see, each piece of food, each thing that's cooked has a little icon that's on the corner, guys. Basically, what this indicates is this one is a plus sign. This is for healing. This heals. This restores 8 to 10% of max HP and an additional 800 to 1200 HP to the selected character. Now, that all the plus signs basically do that, but this one just regains the health automatically. As you can see, there's 2 plus signs. You're probably like, does that one just do more than this? No, this is basically, it heals you for 8 to 10% of max HP, and then regenerates 210 to 300 HP every 5 seconds for the next 30 seconds. Okay, so these increase your health period, and these right here regenerate you. Okay, and as far as these go, these are revive items, which I cannot stress enough. If you are in a dungeon and it's really hard somehow, and you one of your characters die because, you know, what's like, if you're playing controller, your controller dies, or wow, okay, stop, please, doggo. Alright, but anyway, like I was saying, you know, you get stuck in a corner or something, you know, you're getting jumped by hilly churls. Well, there are these right here. You can revive your team member that died on the battlefield. All you have to do is go to your inventory and select one of these and select one of the characters you want to revive. Now, I find these very important because I have died in some dungeons. I was struggling in dungeons before, and I didn't have any of these, so when I tried to revive one of my allies, it would say you have nothing to revive them with, and then I'd have to restart the whole dungeon, which will waste my time. That's why I can't stress enough to always prepare yourself with revives, because they are so important when you're playing this game, okay? And now, also, do not forget about this right here. For sure, make sure you have regenerative cookings, and as well as HP cookings that just give you the base health, right? And now let's go on to these with these sword symbols, the attack symbols, right? So each of these has a different purpose. Not every single one is just attack. They have like crit rate, crit damage, attack damage, all of the sorts. So This one right here in particular increases all party members' crit rate by 6 to 12% for 300 seconds. This is really good because if you really don't have that much crit rate, say for example you don't want to put berserker gear on your character because you want like the loot. You don't want to put berserker gear on here because you want the full 4 stars. You want the full set of witches gear, the witches set, right? You want that full set, but you also want to crit so that once you do his elemental burst, he'll do tons of damage. Well, guys, right here, this can increase your crit rate by 6 to 12% for 300 seconds. And co-op mode, this only applies to you, of course. Let me cut that. This only applies to you, of course. This is always in co-op, basically. Most of this stuff only applies to your own characters. This never applies to the team, basically. So, anyway, that's this one right here, 6 to 12%. As you can see, there is a little line that goes through this sword, unlike this one where it has no line. That's because this is crit rate, okay? So, now we will go on to these right here that have no line, they're just a sword. These are all attack, okay? And some of them also increase crit rate. By the way, you get this once you cook with Xiaoling. Once you cook with her, basically, you will get a recipe, and it's called Jade Parcels, which is actually really good. It increases all the party members' attack by 224 to 320 and crit rate by 6 to 10% for 300 seconds. So not only is it boosting your attack, it's also boosting your crit rate, and then that's not even to mention all of the elemental resonance you have on your team and elemental how you do your combos with your elements and whatnot. So it can be boosted pretty far up, and you can do tons of damage, clearing bosses with single hits and doing enormous amounts of damage that is unseen to the eye, right? Literally, like, you can do a lot of damage. Anyway, and we also have this right here, which there's low tier ones and then there's high tier ones. This one right here increases all the party members' attack by 66 to 95 for 300 seconds. Most of these, if you did not notice, usually go for 300 seconds, but some of them go way longer. Like, as for this right here, this 3-star sticky honey roast goes for 900 seconds, and this decreases the stamina depleted by climbing and sprinting for all party members. So why is this good? Because once you go in a dungeon, you'll realize you need to dodge a lot, and to dodge you need to dash, and to dash you need to use stamina. Now, if you have a stamina type team where you can slow down your consumption of stamina with Razor and whatnot, you can definitely use this as well, and this will make it even more potent to where you can dash around a lot before you lose your stamina, instead of like just losing your stamina and then you're trying to dodge and you get smacked by a big attack by a boss. So that really comes in handy. All these are really, I'm telling you, food in general in this game is underrated because it can help with so many situations. And it has helped me with so many situations as I have used most of this. That's why I cook so many of these damn things. I have to cook. I have to remember to cook them too. But really, yeah. And it's small and simple, yeah. But I feel like everybody should definitely invest time into dishes in this game, because they are the buffs in this game, and buffs are very valuable to teams and characters, period. Especially during the time of need in dungeons and on boss battles and whatnot. And if you want to make a video of content of max damage, yeah, you can just eat a whole bunch of buffs and see how much damage you could do, you know what I'm saying? Which I am going to do once I finally got my 4-star set on my Diluc. I didn't get the rolls that I wanted. Let me hold up. I didn't get the rolls that I wanted on my set, so it's kind of sad. But at the same time, I'm going to go back in there and literally just try to farm until I get the rolls I want, because I didn't really get really good rolls. I really want crit damage because he has a really good crit rate. He's gonna have a better crit rate as well if we have a couple of crit rates on some of these gear sets. But besides the point, basically once I max this out and once I get him maxed out, he's gonna be hitting for tons of damage, plus the food's gonna make me hit for even more damage on these missions that I don't feel like, investing like 20 minutes or 30 minutes in. I can end in like 5 minutes because I eat food and also use my elements, right? So that's really just the key feature in the game that I feel like everybody overlooks, that people should not overlook. And also, do not forget about this as well. Some of this is used to create some better dishes, which along the way you will get more and more dishes, and you will learn more and more dishes. And this is basically what you get This is basically what you get to make really like dishes like this. Let me find it. You see this right here? Let me see. Yeah, it requires the ham, and in order to get the ham, you need salt and meat, and you need to make the ham, and then you can come back here, and then you can make the jade parcels. So for sure, guys, I don't want to go too far in depth with this. I just want to let everybody know I stress you to use your dishes as much as possible, and they are really underrated in my opinion. I don't really see anything about dishes. I haven't seen a video about any type of food buffs and whatnot. I don't know if people use these buffs like that, but I never see anything about these buffs. These buffs are so important, and I just want to literally all my beginner players, even all my players that, you know, overlook this because, you know, they have characters that are maxed out and they do tons of damage already. Even if you overlook this, you should definitely keep this into consideration where you should be using food, because it is really good for you. Really good. And as stated, oh yeah, also this right here, yeah, these little symbols also mean that right there, where your decreases the stamina deplete. Yeah, this restores it right here. You see the plus sign? And there's a lot. Okay, guys, there's a lot of symbols that resemble stuff. I mean, symbols that indicate stuff. And this one is just basically decreases your stamina depleted, and this one recovers your stamina. As you can see, the plus sign always, you know, heals basically, right? So, and then as you can see, the swords have the up arrows, attack up. Okay. So y'all get the gist. Anyway, and this is also I didn't go over this. This is also a defense food. Now y'all are probably sleeping on this like crazy, but defense, trust me, these defense foods, once you eat them and they give you that extra little bit of defense, it makes a difference in the game. Because once you're going against bosses that hit pretty hard, and you don't have defense food on, you're gonna regret it, because that defense food could have saved you, and you could have backed up to heal, or you could have backed up to eat a dish or anything like that of the sort. So anyway, guys, that's really it for this video. I just wanted to go over foods and why they are so important and why you should use these foods. This is just a daily reminder. I'm gonna work on my gear set for Diluc and actually make a video for Diluc, because I really want to one-shot something with him. I know I have to grind a lot, but I can do it. For sure I can do it. Anyway, guys, I hope this video helped you. I hope this opened your eyes to use food more, because it is a very valuable resource which you should be using. You should not be sleeping on this at all. You should be using this, and also collecting everything around the area in order to make these items, because everything around the area, as you can see, you will need. Okay, let me go to some items like this, right? You need radish, you need mint's all over the place, guys. You probably run past it and don't pick it up, but if you run past, just pick it up, because soon you're gonna be needing to make these recovery potions, as well as these right here. These are the meat, and then you get the flour. Like I said, you make the flour in here. It tells you how to make it. You get the wheat, right? And etc, etc. But anyway, guys, if this video helped you, go ahead and smash the like button down below. Join the whiskeribers on the grind to 700 whiskeribers by hitting the subscribe button down below. Today's video was pretty much just a little informational video, because I felt like most players don't use this. I just wanted to put this out in the air. But anyway, comment down below your mind or whatever, you know, comment down below what you think about this and blah blah, and tips and tricks if you have them for other players, because I like how some of you go to the comment section and you post some like helpful information that helps everybody in the comment section, because people tend to go to the comment section to read up on to see if anybody has any useful information. So for sure, go ahead and I'm happy that you post that, and be sure to post if you want to help everybody out. But anyway, guys, that's it for the video, and I will catch you guys in the next Genshin Impact video. Peace out.